Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to attempt to do something I've been putting off for quite a while, but it's always been on my mind, so I'm going to go ahead and tackle it today. The lips on the head sculpts aren't as red as I would like them to be. I want them a bit closer to what we see on the goggles here. So I'm going to go in and repaint those lips a much deeper kind of ruby red, and the bottom eyelid is a little bit lacking in the eyeliner department, so I'm going to blacken up just the bottom eyelid there a little bit, but more than anything it's the lip situation. I want to get that looking more of a deep red, and then I'm going to apply a nice kind of gloss to them as well and get them looking good. So I'm going to start with one of these head sculpts. I might start with that one, just seems like a bit more of a straightforward one to go for. If that goes well, then I will repaint the lips and redo the eye makeup on this one as well, and also with the goggles down head as well. So I'll let you see how it goes. So hopefully everything should be relatively straightforward to do. Such a fantastic statue. It's the only Prime 1 piece I have, and probably the only piece I ever will have by them, but because they're so expensive and they're so big. But I love this statue, so it had to be done. Just want to improve it a little bit if I can. So I'll show you how that goes after I'm done. Nice and thin, so that should get the job done as far as you know, just fine detail and not making too much mess. Now I'm going to be working with the kind of paint I always use for pretty much everything. It's this stuff, so you can look that up, but I'm going to mix in a little bit of a tiny bit of black to this red because I want it to be a nice deep red. Then afterwards I'll worry about making them look more glossy. So here comes the scary part. I'm not too sure. I think the eyes, the bottom eyelid, making that look a bit more black is going to be the scary part, because that's really like fine detail, whereas the lips, as long as I stay within the lines, I should be okay. So there we go. I've got some black, some lighter red, and this one here is the key for the lips. Alright, let's get started with this. Alright, so this red I was using by this company here, it's just not red enough. It's kind of a weird orangey red. It's just not. I really want a kind of blood red, kind of crimson kind of thing. So I got this as well. So I'm going to use this. It's like an acrylic. Yeah, it says crimson, so that looks like the red I'm after. So as far as the application, I'm hoping this goes on as nicely as this usually does. This just goes on like a dream, really smooth, never any weird lumps or bumps, just really smooth application. Whereas this, not too sure. I'm going to try it out. Maybe thin it down a little bit, we'll see. But this is what I'm going to use to get the desired effect. Alright, so I've done the red paint on this one, and just so you can see a comparison, it's you know, night and day. I really don't like this light pink color. That's what I loved about Arkham City Catwoman so much. They perfected that look. In Arkham City she never looked better. Every single detail was spot on. Just for my personal taste, the way I like Catwoman to look, Arkham City absolutely nailed it. And I was always a little bit disappointed and frustrated with what they kind of changed with her look in Arkham Knight. She looked younger. They dialed it down to about a 7, where she was a 10 before. And so I'm just trying to get it to a little bit more to my taste. So now the lips look very nice and red. I haven't done the gloss yet. But even if I don't do the gloss, which I am definitely going to do, even just like this, I think it looks a lot better. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to all the other heads as well, the other two. And then I'm going to do the scary part, which is the eyeliner on the bottom eyelid. But so far, it's not that scary. And if you do go out of the lines, if you do go slightly wrong, what I do is I use a needle. This tiny little needle here. And that way you can just gently sort of scrape away anything that you do wrong, but you have to do it in a certain way, very carefully, very lightly, and then you can get rid of any problems or any going out of the lines kind of issues and stuff like that. But I didn't have to actually use this yet. So far my hand has been steady, and just taking my time and you know, listening to Numa. Right now the smirking head is done, lips wise, nice and neat. No mess. So again, pretty happy with that. No gloss has been added yet. So just got one more head to do, which I forget now. I think this was the exclusive one. So again, just a little comparison there with the lip color. It really does just take it to another level, man. It's always surprising the littlest thing tweaked can really affect the overall appearance. She just looks so much better. Now I understand it's nerve-wracking, believe me, I know that because I'm sitting here doing it. It's nerve-wracking taking a paintbrush to something that costs as much as a Prime 1 statue, but it really needed doing, man. I can't remember if her lips were this pink in the game. They probably are because Prime 1 are very accurate, but it's just not doing it for me, man. This is how she should have looked, absolutely. And the other one in the back there. Alright, going to do this last one, and then I will let you know how things are going. We're very happy so far. Alright, so that's all 3 heads with the lips repainted. Now, I think I've had second thoughts about doing the eyeliner. That's such a fine line to tread. I mean, literally. It really does need it on the bottom eyelid, but I don't know if today's the day for that. I feel like I've, conquered the lips, and I just worried that I'm going to go too far and mess up the eyes. So I'm going to leave the eyes for maybe another day, to be honest with you. I'm just going to get the gloss done on the lips and then leave it alone for today, because it is a Prime 1 piece. It's very expensive. I'm very satisfied with how the lips turned out. It has made a hell of a difference. Just need a bit of gloss now. They don't even really need gloss, to be honest. That's just the paint, and they're already shining in the you can see a little bit of light glistening off the lip. So I won't go too crazy with the gloss, just a little bit, but I think I'm gonna give the eyeliner a miss today. Just feeling a bit nervous about that one, to be totally honest with you. So we'll see how the future goes with that, but let me just gloss up these lips and I'll show you how this looks, and we'll wrap it up. Alright, so now the gloss has been applied to the lips and got a nice shine. The desired effect has been achieved. The exact shade of red that I was after has worked out nicely as well. So, looks really good. Nice bit of gloss on the lips. And let's just come back. Here we go. That one's done too. Nice and shiny. Nice and neat. Looks good, looks good, looks good. And this one over here, the exclusive head. And look at that. Yeah, so nice glossy look on the lips here too. Nicely done. Okay. So there you go. There's all 3 heads with the lips redone. And it's made them look a lot better to me personally. Just not really confident with tackling the eyes today. It's such a fine detail thing to do. It's like the thinnest line of black that I need to apply to that bottom eyelid. But the main thing that was bugging me was the lips, and that's been solved now. I might have to live with the eyeliner situation the way it is, to be honest. It's a very expensive piece, and I'm just not too sure if it's worth the risk for something so small. But I'm glad the lips are done, that's for sure. So I'll just show you what it looks like now with the heads back on the body. I'll show you all 3 heads, and we'll wrap it up. But let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like the video. It helps the video get seen by more people. Maybe other people out there with this statue might be inspired to do the same thing. It certainly does look cool. Alright, now here is the smirking head sculpt on the body, and I think it looks absolutely incredible. Like I said before, it's such a small little detail to change, but it just gives the whole statue just a different vibe to me personally. I think it just looks so much better. So much more like Catwoman. And the gloss on the lips has worked a treat. Please forgive the presence of the shape in the background. It's just, that's how it is. Look at that though, that looks amazing. Looking forward to putting on these other heads, seeing how they look, but let's just pan around here. I'm still rocking the same pose where she's kind of stamping on the whip. I've never seen anyone else do it, and I've never really been tempted to change it, even though she does have interchangeable arms. You can have her with the whip on her waist and holding out one of the jewels like that. It does look fantastic, but I just really like this look. Alright, one last look. I'll change out the heads. I'm really happy with that. Nice and neat. No mess. Very, very cool. Alright, let me change it up. And now with this more neutral look, just pretty much a straight expression. Still vastly affected by the change in the color of the lips. The added gloss. Again, nice and neatly done. Didn't go out of the lines. Did a good job there. Pretty happy with that. Do wish I could have done the eyeliner. Just didn't really have the guts to try that today. It's such a nerve-wracking thing to do. The lips aren't so bad. I was pretty confident with that, but not so confident with that bottom eyelid. Not yet. Maybe some other time. But I think it's one of those ones where you should kind of quit when you're ahead. You don't want to go too far and mess something up, and especially with something like this. I mean, the Prime One Catwoman, it's an expensive piece. It's truly, truly awesome. But I just love the way it's turned out with the lips. Absolutely awesome. Very satisfied with that. Just zoom in a little bit. There you go. Nice and neat again. No mess. Very effective. Very satisfied with the results. Definitely recommend, maybe not everyone, depends if you've got any experience with painting, but I definitely recommend doing it. Just be very careful and make sure you got a steady hand. But the overall effect is a powerful one. Alright, let's have a look at the last head, the goggles down look. Alright, now the final look with the goggles down. I think it looks absolutely amazing. This has always been one of my favorite heads, to be honest. I've been displaying this one the most, even though her eyes are incredibly well done. There's no doubt about that. The you know, the nice green eyes, it's just an amazing paint job all around. But I always tend to go with the goggles down look. I don't know, she just looks cooler, more aggressive. That is how that's looking. Alright guys, so let me know your thoughts in the comments. Always nice to hear from you, and I'll be back really soon, possibly tomorrow, with the NECA quarter scale 2018 Michael Myers. Bring you a nice early unboxing and review and modifications videos and all the good stuff. Got big plans for the NECA 2018 quarter scale Myers. So if you're a fan, keep it locked. And also have some other bits and pieces on the way, so more videos coming soon. And for those of you that are interested, on Friday when the new Tool album comes out, I'm going to be doing a review on that. So it should be something different for the channel, but I know some of you out there like that band as well. So I'm looking forward to sharing my thoughts on the new Tool album, Fear Inoculum. Alright, she looks awesome, man. I'm so happy. I really, you know, she's just turned out great. Again, the camera always wants to focus on Michael Myers. Let me just turn the brightness down. Yeah. Looks good. Alright guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like the video if you can, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you get notifications on all the videos. Check me out on Instagram and Facebook at DayNight333, and you can click the link underneath the video and become a Patreon for $1 a month and get your name on the credits of the end of every video, just like a movie. Alright, she looks awesome. Very, very pleased with the results. See you real soon guys. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. Bye bye.